What is the strongest memory and imagination that you will carry with you when you leave your body? Is it not all the impressions that you have gathered in this most recent lifetime? And for many of us, most of us, unless you're atheist, this memory and image is the concept that our mind has created around the word God, highly influenced by biblical text, by biblical religious imagery and iconography or icons, whatever that word is, heavily influenced that we do not even remember all the things that as children we absorbed in our hypnotic transfer. Like we absorbed everything like sponges, and all of that goes into the subconscious mind, and that is the memory that we carry with us when we leave the body. And for many of us that translates into, let's see, an imagination. You get to the other side and you see the bright light and you feel the intense love. But because we have been conditioned, first of all, to think of God as a man-like entity, number one, we equate God with our human image. Number two, we equate God with a father figure, all because of the language that we have been programmed with. Thirdly, we envision him sitting on some throne in heaven. Again, all language and imagery that was imprinted on our memory complex, on our psyche, in the subconscious mind. And we then interpret, based on that information, we interpret the experience on the other side. When we see the light and we feel the love, we impose the earth memory images onto that experience. Like yesterday, I made the post that said that the great white light in the afterlife, in your near-death experience, is not God. It's the portal to the next dimension, to another dimension. But because our soul carries the imprinting from earth, all the impressions, we assume that the light is Jesus. We assume that the light is God, because that is the only knowledge that we have from this earth life. And many near-death experiences reflect that. It's like a mirror. We impose our earthly imagination and learning, programming, onto the afterlife experience, like a movie projector. We see the light on the other side, we associate it with with Jesus, because we only ever read of such a brilliant light in the Bible. about Jesus. So we give the name of the portal, we give the energy of the portal the name and identification of Jesus, because that is all we know to be associated with light. That comes from our limited knowledge, limited Christian and biblical knowledge. Sorry, the wind is blowing in my face and takes my breath away. But anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to capture these thoughts, how we need to expand beyond the limited biblical knowledge that we have, and we think that Jesus is the be-all, end-all, and that's all there is. That would be a very short eternity, very short, very brief, and very small.